So today I figured we would take a little look at one of the more popular French players on FIFA 19 Ultimate Team. He goes by the name of NABIL Fekir, as you can see on screens. The Frenchman who plays his football for Lyon in Ligue 1 is 85 rated. Now he comes out of packs and stuff as a central attacking midfielder. I've got him as a centre forward just because I kind of needed him to play like as a striker in one of my formations before I switched the game plan to bring him back to cam. Now he's got 79 pace overall with 89 dribbling, 82 shooting, 81 passing and 79 physical. So like super well rounded, some really nice stats there. He's only 5'8", but he's got high medium work rates. We all know Fekir is pretty left footed. Well, he's only got 3-star weak foot, so that's not a great thing, but he does possess the 4-star skill moves. Now guys, if you do enjoy today's player review, do me a favour and hit me with a thumbs up on this video. Let me know if you've used Fekir and what you think of him in game. So we can move on now to the attribute details. Check out Fekir's in-game stats. Today I've gone with a Hawk chemistry style for this guy because, well, I know that his pace sort of bothers me a little bit. I want him to be a little bit quicker than that. We can definitely top him off in some of the shooting areas as well, and then to get +5 on the strength for someone that's already got 81, I figured that was a great idea. Really give him some ability to hold off defenders and stuff, and as you can see with the shooting stats, we get him up to the likes of 91 attack positioning, 87 finishing, 94 shot power. Those are some pretty good stats, and you know, he's already got like 89 composure, 81 curve, some stats which could come in useful as well for those oh so powerful finesse shots. So I do have a couple of squad options for you today. This is the one that I mainly played my games with, but like I said, I don't think Fekir is really an out-and-out striker. It switches in-game to either a 4-3-2-1 where he goes out as like a right forward, or sometimes actually as a striker, or a 4-3-3-4 where he basically goes where that Ndombele is right there as a central cam. 4-1-2-1-2 central cam as well. I tried a lot of different stuff with a team like this to make sure that I got, you know, different sorts of clips with the likes of Fekir and Coutinho and stuff. So yeah, this is another squad option for you today. Obviously, French squads are very popular this year. There are some nice Champions League cards as well, Kondogbia and Ndombele, like we mentioned previously, and then also that Martial right there, really nice card. And I feel like this position in this formation is probably like most suited for Fekir. You know, nice central cam spot where he can play provider as well as getting some attacking positions for himself. So we can move on now to all of the different clips that I was able to get with this guy, whether it be shots that didn't quite make it, goals that went into the back of the net, or, well, yeah, basically those two. But I want to talk now about positives and negatives. What don't I like? What do I like? We can start with the negatives first. There are two things on my list today that I'm not so keen on for this player. Firstly, pace. I know we boosted it a bit with the Hawk chemistry style, but I just didn't feel like he's someone that necessarily has a huge amount of it. And I don't know, it just... He doesn't necessarily feel super quick or anything off the mark, which I would hope he felt a little bit faster. But I guess in the grand scheme of things, if you are playing him in that proper cam spot, he doesn't necessarily need to have all that much pace, which is kind of a good thing. You know, it means that even though it is something I noticed as like a negative, it's not necessarily the biggest deal in the world. But what is a much bigger deal is the fact that his weak foot is only 3-star, and I don't know, it felt really useless. Obviously, Fekir has an awesome left foot. We all know that about him, but damn, did that 3-star weak foot just did not feel good whatsoever. I would always highly recommend staying on that stronger left peg of his, because you just genuinely won't get much going in as a right-footed goal goes into the back of the net there. But of course, that was just pretty much a tap in. You can't really miss that no matter what, can you? When you are playing him at cam, most of the shots you'll get are going to be like finesses from the edge of the box, and obviously with the right foot, that's not going to work out very well. The odd tap in might work, but everything else needs to stay on the left peg is what I'm trying to say. Now, we can move on to the positives. What do I love about this player? Well, firstly, I like his positioning. I found that there's no issue there whatsoever. This is someone that is in the right spot at the right time. I mean, that goal right there was almost like a perfect example of it. He was just up there, and for some reason, the guy completely messed it up, tried to chip it to his goalkeeper, and I just hit him with a little head into the back of the net. It wasn't the prettiest of goals. It was completely gifted to me. However, it happened. He was there, and he was ready to score it, you know? So that's what I really like about Fekir. And he's just super versatile. We mentioned earlier that you could play this guy as a cam. He could also work as a centre mid with that strength as well. He could be played as a striker if you wanted him to, knowing that he can cut inside and then hit you with a finesse, or as a right forward, as a left forward, depending on what your game plan is. You've got someone that can kind of really be placed in any attacking area, and he's going to do well. And part of that is because he's got this really good strength stat. You know, he's short, so he's like stocky. You know, he's able to hold off the defenders with that low center of gravity and strength combo. He's also got insanely good agility and balance, which means that he turns on the ball really, really well. You know, weaving in and out of defenders, using the 4-star skill moves that he's got at his disposal as well. So that's an incredible combo to have. Someone who's really well balanced, always gonna like turn quicker than a lot of other players because of that super high agility stat, and then, well, you know, not forgetting the fact that his dribbling is off the charts anyway, and the first touch, the ball control, it's all up there. Fekir is definitely one of the better players I've used for someone, you know, actually weaving around defenders on the ball. Now, finally, the last thing that I really like about this guy is his shooting. You know, we've got 87 finishing, 94 shot power. The long shots are all right at 82 by default. We get 87 volleys there, 81 curve, 89 composure. Those are all stats which are really going to go towards him finding the back of the net a lot of the time, and with those whipped finesse shots on the left foot, you're always going to run into a huge amount of success with the way this game is set up. So I like Fekir. I rate him. He links to a couple of really good players in the likes of Ndombele and Memphis Depay and stuff, and of course the whole fact that French players on this game are awesome. You could fit him in a really nice French team. Thanks so much for watching. Smash a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.